Hi, this is Colin, and this one I'm going to show you how to use the contact form. So let's go to Advanced Modules, go down to Contact Form, drag that out to your page, and you'll notice that we drop it in there. I'm going to move this over here so you can see it defaults to the width of the column, so it's not quite fitting there very well. So we'll actually just cancel that, and we'll clean up this page a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete this, click OK. I'm going to go up here and duplicate this. So I'm going to click on the duplicate, double page there, drag that one up here. Okay, so now I'm going to put the form in this column over here. So go up to Add Content, go down to Contact Form, drag it out onto your page, and then you'll see that that's a better size for it. So really the only option you do have in the contact form is to put the email address that you want the details from the contact form sent to. So for example, yourmail.com would be your email address in here. So it needs me to put an email address in here before I can click on save, otherwise it will just give me an error. So I'm just going to put an email address in here that doesn't really go anywhere, and we will show you what happens when we save. So I'm going to save that, and what this does now is we can move it around, and one of the things you'll notice is that if I put it into a full column, it's going to stretch all the way across. Well, it just doesn't quite work like that, does it? So we have two options. We can go into our settings, and we can go to the advanced, and we can put in some margin. So for left margin, let's say I put in, I don't know, 200. And if I move this over here, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I'm going to put 200 in the right margin, and that brings it into a lot better size. In fact, if I make that 300 and that 300, it will be probably perfect. There we go. So that's one way of doing it. If I click save there, that's the form right in the middle. Not that you'd put it there like that, but at least it would be compensating for that full width. The better way to do this is to go up to your rows, add 3 columns. So I'm just going to add 3 columns right there. Then I'm going to drag this. Actually, I'm going to delete this one. We're going to add a new form. So I'm going to click on delete. Okay, we can delete the column too. I'm going to click on my advanced modules, and I'm going to drag out the contact form. I'm going to put it in that middle one right there. I'm going to put in an email address. So we can save it, and there we go. We've got a nice form in there. If we want to adjust the width of that form a little bit, we're just going to these columns on the side here that are just acting as spaces. I will change that to 25%, click save, and do the same over here. Click 25% and save, and my form will expand to fit the column. And so that's our contact forms. Just as easy as that. Basically, you can put it anywhere on there, but you might just need to play with the margin or put it in a different column to get it in the position you want. For example, the last thing I'll do is just put it into this one over here. I don't like the width of that column, so I'm going to delete that. Now it's good width there. So I'll leave it at this and let you have some fun with it, but if you drag it out into your columns, you'll be able to see how it works with the full width. That's it. So have fun. Thanks. Bye now.